Okay, so this is the quarterfinals. Let me just get my stuff organized here. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so we have player Shew as the blue Protoss in the northern part of this map, and we have Win as the green Protoss in the southern part of this map. This is Steps of War, the same map we just watched. All the quarterfinals we played on this map. Once we move into the semifinals, the map order is listed in the thread, so please check that out if you're interested in what maps are going to be played. Same maps, we got this wide choke here leading into the natural expansion, and a small choke leading into the main. I'm surprised we haven't seen any players get pylons here and getting gateways around their entrance. It's an easy way to choke off your entrance, but instead they're deciding to use the back of their base instead, giving their units more room at the front. Yeah, the prize is $50 to the winner. That has just been donated by LS Gamers. So if anyone would like to donate to this tournament to help these players get a bigger prize pool, because obviously you guys want to see a good tournament, and I mean, more money in the prize money pool is just going to help everyone. So if you're willing to donate, go to lsgamers.net and click on the donate tab. All proceeds will be going to the players, not the admins or the hosts or anything else. So any contribution would be absolutely amazing. But regardless, we have Shew up here playing, and he's going for his gateway and a simulator. Whereas we have Win down here going for his gateway and a simulator, so a mirror matchup so far. I don't really have much to say about these players because I actually do not know a lot about these players. How's the chat going?
I just lost my connection.
Sorry?
I have 3 minutes.
Okay. So it's great that we got over 800 views. This is absolutely amazing. I'm really glad everyone's showed up to watch this tournament. We got Gateway and Cybernetic Score going on by Shew here, and we got a Gateway and Cybernetic Score going down by Win. So that pylon actually almost hitting actual life rather than just shields. But as we all know, Protoss shields regenerate so quickly in this game that as soon as they're not under attack, they just regenerate that health back quickly. Both players are scouting each other out. They know exactly what's going on. Mirror matchups are, I mean, that's the game we saw earlier with Kothon Luck and I think it was Lance. No, sorry, it was. Never mind. I think it was Kothon Lux and Hazard or something. So we got scouting on it. A little bit of a pylon up here, but this is Shew's, so it's not a proxy pylon or anything like that. Both players very standard. I mean, both the exact same thing. The really thing that differentiates this matchup is, I mean, who gets either more stalkers and sentries and zealots, pretty much an army size bigger, or who goes for some kind of neat tech. I mean, its DTs are often seen in this kind of a matchup, so it's not a surprise if we see some kind of DT tech coming out. But I mean, that's all to be seen. I mean, let's see. He's coming for more gateways, so it looks like a 4 gateway build by Shew. He's going to go right on the offensive. He's not going to be able to fall behind in units. He doesn't want to fall behind in units. So he's going to get all those gateways up really nicely. Warp Gate is coming up pretty soon here. And looks like Robo Facility coming down here by Win. So it looks like he's going to go Robo versus Stalker. Zealot being picked off there. Ooh. Looks like Win just had a couple more Stalkers than Shew, but now the tides have turned and it looks like he's going to lose a Stalker here by being too hasty. Ouch. Blue dust explodes there. You know, one thing I do miss from StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2 is I want to see a puddle of blue goo here. I don't know about anyone else, but that's like the best part of watching PvP. You just see blue goo everywhere from Dragoons dying. And in this, all you see is crumbling Stalkers, but you know, you take the bad with the good, I guess, and I'll just have to do without my blue goo. Oh well. But Win sees that, oh no, I'm going up against a 4-gate build. I'm going to have to get some crap out real quick here. That Robo facility is really not working. It looks like he's going for Robo Bay. So he's going for that the Colossus, but is he going to be able to get a Colossus out before this build just absolutely mows him over? I mean, all these 4 gateways are going to be pumping out Stalkers, Zealots, Sentries, whatever his economy is going to be able to produce for him. And on the other side here, when's this going to help to get, you know, Zealots and Colossus? And we see already, I mean, the size of Shew's army. I mean, this is just a bad position for Win to be in. I mean, build a bunch of pylons around your entrance and block in as long as you can. It looks like he's got some sentries, so he might just use Force Field to hold this off until he's able to get his Colossus out. But his Robo Bay isn't even finished yet, so a little bit hard. But I'd like to see a pylon here by Shew. There's no proxy pylon. Hopefully he brings his probe in there. There's the probe. Oh, it looks like a illusion Colossus used by Shew here, but illusions no longer break down force fields anymore. They just provide sight. So he's able to shoot over that cliff, but the force field does stay up because he cannot rock those force fields down anymore. That was changed in the last patch. I'm not sure if Shew thought that he could still do that, but no, he cannot, sir. So he's actually losing a lot of units here, getting cut in half by those force fields. And I'm surprised, but Win is actually winning the fight. He's doing a great job with the units that he has, fighting off this attack. I mean, it's all he's got to thank the last patch that kind of cut that whole advantage off that he would have had there. Ooh, if he throws up a force field right here, he could cut that army in half. No, he's pushing up the ramp, picking off those sentries. That was a great micro move by Shew there. Now picking off these zealots. Oh, those stalkers are going to get killed though. This is not a good move for him to move in there like that. This Colossus out in a moment, and he's going to help him pick that off. The external lance is being upgraded there, and these zealots are really low life. These stalkers are not going to last long. But he is picking off a lot of stalkers. Really good micro by Shew here, and he's bringing in more stalkers here. But again, still no tech, no expansion, no late game move here. And if he keeps this on too much longer, Win is going to be able to get that tech advantage with those Colossus that just do terrible, terrible damage. Oh man. Oh, there goes the proxy pylon. This is just so dangerous. Two more gateways and a Robo facility being thrown down here. It looks like Shew's lack of macro during that fight has kind of cost him, because he's not going to be able to produce out of this many gateways. I mean, one base can produce out of 4 gateways and maybe a little bit of tech, and that's about it. If he throws down 6 gateways, he's gonna have warp gates on cooldown all the time, and he's going to be able to use them too much. So he's not going to have the economy to produce out this many gateways. So a little bit of missing macro there by Shew. But again, I mean, he's kind of in a frantic position now. You know, oh crap, these Colossus are breathing down my neck. He's got just as big of an army as I do, and he's setting up for an expansion here pretty soon. I mean, Zealot Colossus is just a very powerful combo, and if he just keeps pushing out these Colossus, he's going to be in a great position. The upgrade is now finished. So now those thermal lance upgrades are now upgraded, bringing the range of this Colossus to 9. They're going to be able to just blast anything that tries to get in his way, but Shew looks like he's going for an expansion as well, going for the Robo Bay as well, so but instead getting an Immortal out in the meantime, so he knows that he just needs to kind of fight this off a little bit longer. But I'm really surprised that Win isn't pushing for the win in this game. He's instead of just holding back and securing an expansion, which he really hasn't thrown down yet. But now he might try and push up. I'd like to see Colossus sitting down here and picking off stuff as much as possible. The Colossus moving up here, killing off these stalkers. Oh, doing a great job. Oh, the Zealots just make a great meat wall for those Colossus. And the Colossus is just going to be able to take out these stalkers, no problem at all. That Immortal trying to get to the Colossus, but it's just so far away with that Thermal Lance upgrade. GG call by Shew. Win takes the win. Great game in our quarterfinals here. I mean, that was just absolutely amazing. It really just shows what a PvP is. We're looking at Protoss versus Protoss, and you're looking at technology versus gateways, and that's really what it was. Shew had a chance to push him over with those stalkers in the beginning of the game, but instead the Colossus were able to take it in the late game. So great job there. I'm going to cut off